give people what they want, you know, and Valentine's.
But the thing is, you don't ever want anything.
I do though. I want to be left the fuck alone.
Exactly. You don't want anything.
That is something though. That is peace of mind. You're giving me peace of mind for whatever it is. And I appreciate that, right? What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Deep MCs, the podcast that seeks to push meaningful conversation to a whole new level. Whether it's for your entertainment or your personal growth, we appreciate you being here today. And now, on to the show. What's going on, man?
Man, we back at it once again.
Back at it again. Here we are. And I said I was gonna say it, so I gotta let people know I don't have my watch on at all. So I'm sorry if this is an awkward episode. I'm trying to get that watch sponsorship still. So
until they sponsor you.
Until they sponsor me, I don't know. I still need my watch. I'll probably get it
right.
for the next go round, because it's like I feel like the guy that doesn't know what to do with his hands now, because whatever. Anyway,
yeah.
What are we getting into today?
Man, it is the love is in the air, right? Here we are in the heart of February, and yeah, Valentines Day. Yeah. What's up with Valentine's Day, man?
I don't know, man. I hate Valentine's Day. And this is it's always one of those. It's always one of those holidays where like people are like really excited about it or really angry about it.
Yeah, there's no really middle ground.
There's no middle ground for Valentine's Day. It's also a day for jealousy.
Yeah.
Right.
Depression.
Depression.
There's so many emotions that happen.
It's a lot
tied to Valentine's Day.
It's a lot. Not only, but also expectation.
Yeah. That's huge.
Yes.
Huge.
Expectations is huge.
And missed expectation on Valentine's Day will spoil the rest of your year.
Just devastating. just devastated. There's only yeah. What is it?
What?
It's. I mean, you talk to like married people, and there's like, oh, it's just 3 days I get a blowjob. This is Valentine's Day, my birthday, and Christmas. I'm just saying that's usually, but expectations.
You know, I'm married.
You see?
You know what I'm saying? Married dude, and I'm not a huge Valentine's fan.
I mean, it's stupid. It's a dumb deal, because we're picking, again, you're highlighting one day
to get show all of your love and affection.
All of your overpriced
roses. Do you realize
sweatshop made?
Dude, do you realize roses triple for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, they do. No, and we worked together in a place that sold roses, and literally they would say, "Oh, put whatever price on here."
Right.
Didn't matter what it is.
It didn't matter.
It could be quadruple, octuple, whatever, and people will buy it.
We'll buy them.
Especially the ones that, oh shit,
I forgot.
Because right, it's never like, oh, the first Sunday of the whatever, right? So
man, okay, case in point, even the little hustle, right? The little people who are on the street with the roses in their hand, right?
Yes.
Even the hustlers. Normally you can get that rose for like $2.
Right about, yeah.
The hustlers now, $10 to $15 for that same one droopy rose.
Still gonna sell out.
No baby's breath, no nothing.
Still gonna sell out.
Still gonna sell out.
Still
gonna sell out.
Every day.
While you're going under the highway, you're gonna stop and get roses because you forgot to get them on your way.
On the way back. And yeah.
And Kroger was out, so.
This is interesting that you brought that up, because I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about it. Like, we talked about diamonds previously.
Yep.
Before.
Yeah, we did.
Right?
We did.
And the Hellsberg and all that bullshit. And if you got, for the ones that don't know, you know, engagement rings and stuff like that, that shit's all made up. That was made up to make sales, is basically what it is.
Because the diamond was worthless.
Worthless. Absolutely worthless. And now look at it. But when did Valentine's Day and
the
flowers,
red rose, when did that become the thing?
And then you have people that don't even like roses.
Right.
So then you got to find some obscure.
How many more teddy bears do you need?
Jesus Christ!
And boxes of chocolate.
Shit. It's the same shit, and you buy the same shit, and you get the same stale chocolate, and you eat the same shitty food, and restaurants packed.
You have to set an appointment. And then you may not eat till like 10 o'clock because your appointment wasn't until 10.
And then you get there, and it's not the regular food. We have a Valentine's Day set menu, and for whatever reason, they always put creme brulee on that bitch, and I hate creme brulee. So I can't pick. I gotta pick between shitty creme brulee or fucking carrot cake or some shit like that.
They always have that chocolate with the oozing middle or something like that.
Yeah, the molten lava cake,
molten lava
but
cake.
It's never made right, and then the chocolate soaks up into the cake, and then it's just dry, and the inside's hollow, and I paid a lot of money.
I believe there's some frustration around Valentine's Day.
We're talking about emotions, and I'm setting in, and I'm talking about my angry emotions with Valentine's Day. It's so stupid. And me, I hate fucking people, so you can't go nowhere, and everything is full.
Yeah.
Everything is overpriced.
Yep.
And then the next day, it goes back to normal.
It goes back to normal, and everything is half price or 75% off.
Yes.
Right.
If you can find something. That's the thing. You got to be able to find it.
The only thing I would always go get, I do after Valentine's Day and Easter, is candy. Like I always go get M&Ms, right? Because, you know, what are you going to do with Valentine's Day M&Ms?
Cadbury eggs.
I hate that. That is the grossest thing ever in life.
The mini ones.
The big ones with that yolk in it?
No. Ew, fuck that. No. That's gross. It's like eating a booger.
I'm like, dude, nah, you can keep that.
Some people, no, you know what I'm talking about though. The Cadbury comes in the little purple package, and they're like M&Ms, but they're not.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? The solid chocolate,
yeah.
and then oh man, those are my shit.
I thought you were talking about that big egg.
No, I can't understand how people eat that. And if you eat it out there, you're nasty. It's so. There's some things that I just can't do, and I eat a lot of shit, but that's not.
That's not on the list.
No, but going back to what we're saying, that Valentine's Day, like I don't understand. I don't know where the roses came from.
Yeah,
and
we probably should research that, right?
We should probably start researching. Well, hopefully, people will like and
Let
subscribe.
us know, because hopefully you guys know.
Like and subscribe first, because the more we can share this show, the more popular we get. We could probably get some people in here to do some research.
Tell us for Valentine's Day what it's about.
We don't come on here and just talk about shit, and I have no clue what's going on. But I want to know where the roses came from. I want to know where the chocolates came from. I want to know these things because.
Do other places celebrate Valentine's Day, or is that a U.S. focused?
No, I feel like they do. Interesting story. No, they have to. It has something to do with this story. Anyway, interesting story. I was not interesting, so I apologize because it's gonna be the dumbest shit in the world. But when I was living in Florida, I fucking hate Florida. You guys know that. But when I was living in Florida, we had to work on Valentine's Day. I had to work on Valentine's Day, so I was gonna go get a cookie cake and take it into work for everybody. Just because cookie cakes is another one, and them shits you gotta order. If this is a big ass fucking cookie, how long does it take to make a cookie? I'm getting mad. I'm getting
Focus.
Mad.
Come back.
I'm getting mad. Okay, reel it in. So I went to go get a cookie cake, and it wasn't for anybody. It was for everybody. So I just told them to write Happy V-Day on it.
Okay.
Right? But the people that owned the cookie cake place were like from Europe or something, and they were telling me like V-Day meant Victory Day or something. It was something else. So they don't say that. They just say Happy Valentine's Day. So they celebrate Valentine's Day in other places.
Got it.
But Yeah, it was weird that they didn't do it the way that we did. It was a little different.
It was a little different. Okay.
It was a little different, but they still have it. And yeah, just the idea. And I feel like obviously it's a marketing thing. You know,
that's what all of it has become. Every holiday is behind what marketing can be. You know, what can we sell that's going to get people out here and get this marketplace
Spend
hopping and
money.
moving, right? And we're buying roses, we're buying candy, we're finding that's probably the most lingerie ever sold on Valentine's Day and Christmas, probably your lingerie days.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just the same old
shit. It's shit. There's no way around it. It's just pure shit. And
because what is it? What kind of relationship do you have if you only in one day? If in the day is when you get poured out this lavish amount of attention and love, as we call it. Why is it only this one day?
And that's a good question, you know, or I would have to. That is a damn good question. And
consider your relationship.
You have to
consider your relationship, like the value of a relationship.
But the backside of that though is even the ones that have good relationships, for whatever reason in their mind, that this Valentine's Day is still amped up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is. Like, oh, we got to do it, and you got to do it big, and then it always has to be bigger
than the year before.
Right. And that doesn't make any sense. And why don't the guys ever get shit?
You know what? My wife and I had that conversation because I was like, you know, is it a Women's Day, or is this like a day of love? It's
supposed to be a day of love,
right? So if it's the day of love in general, then there should be some recompense, right? There should be some
trade-off, something. I guess that's where the blowjob comes in. Valentine's Day, your birthday, and Christmas. I'm trying to help you guys out, literally you guys out. Talk to your wives about it.
So back to what I was saying. It just seems like there needs to be, you know, if that's the only day where we show it, then that's 364 more days that are miserable, right? Because what are we doing if we're only focused around, you know, how do I plan this? How do I plan that? If we're not planning surprises and flowers and candy or your favorite meal at your favorite restaurant, if we're not doing that throughout the year and then we drop it all off on this one day, again, consider how deep that relationship really is.
Yeah. And now that I think about it, and I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but it's just interesting though too to see how the majority of like Valentine's Day stuff, if you really look and you see what's out there, like honestly, very, very few things actually say like, I love you.
Yeah.
She's like,
Happy Valentine's
Day.
Yeah, right.
You know, or whatever. And I know that I feel like there was a historic meaning behind Valentine's Day and it meant something completely different. Mm-hmm. I really do believe that.
And now it's shifted
into, you know, commercialization,
right.
Whatever. It's kind of like Christmas, you know, if you believe in that. But yeah, I don't know why we choose to make it those days. And I think that we need to look at it and say, hey, how can I show love year round? Mm-hmm. You know, and really if the showing of love is doing something for somebody, you shouldn't be mad because that person probably does something for you all the time, mm-hmm. and you do something for them. So like, that's part of it, but also B, like, why not be appreciative of like, why does it have to be, oh, well, it was only this? Right, because you get that all the time. Well, I only got this.
Yeah, right.
You know, like, what the fuck did you do to deserve that this day?
Yeah, right. Just because it's coming, now we're gonna, you know, we're gonna tighten up and we're gonna fly right because it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
and that just it
doesn't sit right.
It doesn't sit right with me. It's never really, because I'm a giving person just generally, right? And so for me, it's a slap in the face if there's this big hoopla around one day in February when we've had so many other days where the opportunity was presented, right? And so if I'm not a thought for you outside of any other day other than that one, then what real relationship do we have, right?
Yeah.
And if my worth, men, women, kids, because even the kids, when we were younger, we had to take those little stupid cars to school with the lollipop in them.
The lollipop.
Will you be my Valentine? Right? We start early, right? And if you didn't get something, now you're depressed.
You're losing.
We started right there. We started right there in elementary school, because if you don't get a Valentine from somebody, I remember in high school. We had these singing telegrams for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So you could order it. Anybody could order one for somebody else, right? And so you had these guys ordering it for their girls. You had a couple people ordering it for teachers and all of this kind of crap, right? And then you had some girls that would order it for the fellas, somebody they were interested in. Secret admirers would come out to woodwork, right? And they would order these songs, and they would bring whoever, these soloists in the school, they were students, would come to the class and they would sing. I remember this guy showed up. He had been singing all day. He was one of the soloists, right? Could sing anything. He came to the classroom. I forgot what class I was in. And he started singing. And the teacher, no more singing. No more singing. I hate Valentine. Like, she went off. And I was like,
Is it? Yeah.
She was completely upset.
Mad.
She was mad because it had triggered something in her about Valentine's Day. It's something had triggered in her, and like she would know what, there were no more singing telegrams that could come to her classroom. Like there was like nothing. So if you ordered it, you had to figure out another way.
Around.
But she was so upset because something around Valentine's Day just made her so pissed off. Like, she didn't share the whole story, but we could tell that there was some issues going on.
I mean, rightfully so. She probably got left out.
She didn't get a singing telegram, so maybe that was the problem, right?
Part of it. She's feeling lonely.
There was people, the girls would be in the classroom crying because they're getting the singing telegram. It was a mess. And so you created this scenario early on that if I don't get this singing telegram, you go from the high school crying because you got one to the teacher teaching and hating.
Angry and mad. Mad as hell.
I was like, oh, look how life switches
real fast. Real fast. And nothing, oh man, I couldn't imagine. If I got to sing it to her, I'd probably just walk out. Like, all right, I'm cool, bye.
Man, he does it to the day. He makes a lot of money. Like now, because people will hire him to go do singing telegrams, for an engagement or for an anniversary, or he'll show up at your door at your office with flowers and a note.
I mean, good hustle for him.
I mean, he doing his thing.
I'm glad he damn sure get a door in his face. He came in,
you wouldn't listen to the song?
Hell no, I don't got time. No, not for me. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like gifts to begin with. But you gonna bring me some dumb shit you can give me a singing telegram that I can't keep. Right?
What about the thought?
I don't have. No, they say the thought counts. It doesn't.
The thought doesn't count?
No, the thought doesn't.
Not in that.
No.
So when he goes back to whoever ordered the telegram and says he slammed the door in my face and didn't care about the letter that you gave him,
then the person that's gonna send it to me be like, I had an idea that would happen, but I wanted to try anyway. Thank you for your time. Here's your money. They're gonna know. I hate that though too. The thought that counts. I don't think the thought counts. I really don't.
And it's funny you say that, because the part of it is, man, we all have, there's, of course, we talk about love languages, right? And we all have different ways that we feel appreciated and we feel loved. And everybody's not in the place to receive gifts. That's not how everybody receives it. But Valentine's Day, you assume that
people want shit.
People want roses, or you want flowers, or you want dinner, and some people just want time.
Yeah, and that's really what it boils down to. And I'm glad that you said that too, because like that is a huge that's a huge thing, right? Because you talk about love and you talk about love languages, and I guess for me, like that's been a difficult thing to understand, because me, like I'm not a gift person. I'm just not. And what drives me nuts is when people do shit for me. At times they feel like they want to, like, not saying like, oh, I'm gonna buy you a drink today or whatever, but like when it's like a day of Valentine's Day or a birthday or a Christmas, whatever, excuse me, and you do something for me, I don't fucking want that.
Okay.
And then they get
offended by it.
Yeah.
Or it just turns off. Right?
It's like, I'll tell this story. It's terrible. So at the not the last job we worked at together, but the first one, right? It was my birthday, and like the team, whatever, the whole office was decorated.
Okay. For your birthday.
For my birthday.
That. Right. Yeah,
it's my birthday.
Yep.
So I'm opening on my birthday.
Okay.
I walk into the office.
Yep.
I go through the double door.
Yep.
And all this shit.
Balloons, candy,
all this bullshit.
Food.
It's just awaiting me.
Yes.
No surprise. This is awaiting me.
It's just waiting on you.
It's waiting for me.
Okay.
So that means someone either set this shit up early in the morning before I got there, or came in at night. The effort, lots of effort, right? I can appreciate the effort. First thing I did was took all that shit down and threw it away. I took all that shit down and threw it away.
Why did you throw it away though? Like, why did you do that?
Because
why was that the response?
I make it very clear. I don't want anything, right? Because this is what drives me nuts, and we'll loop this back around to Valentine's Day. But this is what drives me nuts. If you love a person or you care about a person, right?
Yep.
And it's their day.
I got you.
Give them what they want, not what you want them to have.
I understand.
I don't want shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, this one is a double-edged sword though. So because there's so much tied into not wanting anything. Yeah. So it's a double-edged sword with you.
There's a lot.
I get it, but of course not. It may not be the best idea to, do this full elaborate party.
Because his feelings was hurt.
I know they were hurt. Hey. My feelings hurt because I'm pretty sure I know who did it. I'm pretty sure I know the person who set it all up.
And I was just like, well, whatever. It is.
So they probably still hurt today.
I mean, probably, but hey, but it happens all the time. It happens with my family, with my sisters, with my friends. Give people what they want. And Valentine's.
But the thing is, you don't ever want anything.
I do though. I want to be left the fuck alone.
Exactly. You don't want anything.
That is something though. That is peace of mind. You're giving me peace of mind for whatever it is. And I appreciate that, right? Like, I just want it to be a normal day, because stuff like Valentine's Day, right?
I got you.
Happens.
I got
stuff
you.
Like, I hate fucking Christmas. I hate buying gifts. Like, I spend so much money on whoever, wherever, however, throughout the year.
So, okay. So catch this. You don't mind giving.
No. You
enjoy giving?
I wouldn't say I get a thrill out of it. Like, I guess I give for different reasons.
Okay.
Like, if I go somewhere to eat, I like to pay.
I understand.
Right.
Yeah.
If I go, we go shopping. I don't know, if we go to Costco, I'll be, oh, just whatever, just throw your shit on mine and we'll do whatever.
I got you.
I'll do that for people, or we do, like we talked about, doing the drive-through line or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Just so that, because, not saying that those people can do it or can't, whatever, but I know what it's like not to have.
Yep.
And I don't want anybody to ever be in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
So giving to me is whatever. Like, do I just walk around handing out money? Like, no. Maybe if I had an abundance of money, I probably would just pop
you're
up
that
on,
guy.
just pop up on people. But no, I don't, like, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm so excited to do this.
Yeah, I got you.
Like this is not me.
But you do get some type of satisfaction. It may not be this big joy thing, but there is some satisfaction in doing it, or you wouldn't do it because you don't do anything you don't want to do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, but and again, like I don't set out to do it, you know. And it's like one of those things.
It's just in the moment.
Like we talked about before, like with the tax write-offs and the deductions.
Mm-hmm.
I donate money. I don't. And I guess that's what's hindered me, like even in the professional whatever, like I don't want credit for doing it.
Okay.
I honestly don't want people to know I do it.
I got you.
I'm just going to do it because I feel like doing it.
I got you.
And I don't want anything in return for it.
Okay.
That's my
So
my
is
deal.
there anything, because a person with that type of response, right? A person that gives out of this secret place that doesn't want a whole lot of people to see it or understand it or even comment on it. Just receive it and
I do
get
want
out of my
comments
face,
on this
right?
podcast. So. You
Just
can give me
take
that.
it. Basically, you're saying take it and get out of my face, right?
Yeah.
I don't want any feedback. I don't want a hug. Definitely not. You know. So
pass
I don't
on
want
that.
any of that, right? What if is there something that you could receive that you would receive willingly outside of being left alone? Is there something that you can receive that you will receive willingly and feel a level of appreciation for it?
No. no, but that's the thing though. And I guess, but there's a comfort level that comes with it too, right? And so like I do, like there's not, I don't
Is
know.
that based on expectation or not wanting to expect something and be disappointed, so you never want anything?
No, I just don't like. I think it has more to do with being independent for so long and being independent at such a young age.
Okay.
You know, that I just, if I want it, I get it. If I couldn't afford to get it, I knew I couldn't get it.
You just
so
wait.
You just don't. Yeah, you just wait until you can get it.
But if somebody gets it for you because they know you wanted it, that's gonna just piss you off.
But yeah, because now where I'm at in life now, if I really wanted it, I would just go get it. You know?
But what if you couldn't? And somebody wanted you, saw that you really loved it, that it was something you were really interested in, because you don't show that. So if somebody sees you and you talked about it and you were like, okay, cool. I really like it. I'm gonna hold off right now. I'm not gonna get it. They go pick it up for you and bring it to you. What you gonna do? Take it back?
Take it back. And then you have those people that like there's been times in the past where like people will come with legitimate like
Solid
expensive stuff.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I've had in the past, like I've had people buy me computer, like a whole fucking computer. I didn't need a computer. They felt I needed a computer, so they bought a computer, and I told them take that shit back, and they got hurt. But like I don't need that. I didn't ask for it. Just because you felt I needed it, like whatever. Or if I say something's, and I think that's what it is. A lot of people, they take, because I don't really say I want this or I want that. Like I'll see something, I'll be like, oh, that's cool, or whatever.
And then they jump on that.
And they jump on that,
got
but
it.
that doesn't mean I want it. That just means, oh, that's cool. You know?
Because you're probably never gonna tell somebody what you really like anyway.
Well, no, but I mean, I don't know. I think, but again, it goes back to that comfort level, right? And
What if there was a collectible something? Mind you, I'm not asking because I'm going to buy you nothing, because I already know the situation. I'm not going to waste my money on that. So let's just say,
you might as well throw it in the trash.
Right.
Just throw money in the trash.
Let's just say that there was a Jordan Dior. You didn't have it. It was the last box, and they were able to scoop it up for you. You're not going to take it?
Don't want it.
Dude.
I don't want it. I don't want
What
it.
is that, Shepard?
I don't want it. Like I don't know. Like I live in, and maybe that's another problem. I like to live within my means.
It's not your means.
My life is based in my means.
It's not your means at that point.
It is though, because now you are forcing me to take something that is outside of my means, which breaks up my.
But you didn't have to pay. Your means didn't change.
My happy home. Right. Yeah. I would. if you're gonna waste money on a Dior Jordan 1, just give me the money.
No.
But that's
because
the thing.
the idea was that you enjoy that.
But that's the thing.
That's
people
something
don't,
you're interested
people
in.
don't want to do that. People want to get you the thing. Like, no, fuck that.
But what's wrong with getting you the thing?
Give me the money, and
you're not gonna go buy the thing. Though.
And you're right, but I'm gonna get an 8% return every year on on that money, right?
See, this is why Valentine's Day is completely screwed up.
Screwed up.
Because
right
at the end of it, we don't know really what people want, right?
We don't.
We just make some assumptions because this is the this is the normal thing we do, right?
All the
time. We go out to eat, we get steak and lobster, surf and turf, or whatever we're gonna do, right? We might get a hotel room because it's a special night.
Hey.
You know, all of these other kind of things, right? And we do all of this stuff.
Turn it on. But that's another thing too. I did notice that, like, Valentine's Day comes, a lot of, I mean, maybe married couples, I guess, do it more, but they're like, oh, I got a hotel room, right? Because it's sex night, blowjob, Valentine's Day, your birthday, Christmas. Where that's the thing. That might be the title to this podcast. but they do that, right? Because the expectation, right? Expectation. I'm gonna get this hotel room. I'm gonna have this stay, whatever. But anyway, the point I'm making is why get the hotel room? Like, why do you want to fuck on the bed that probably hasn't been washed since the last person been in?
You always gotta
when you could just stay home in your bed. But have you ever thought about that though? Because think about it. You know they don't wash them comforters on a regular. They don't. You lucky if they change the sheets.
You just spoiling it for everybody.
I want people. This is what the episode is about. Think about it before you go. Especially because you guys are most likely aren't getting the Four Seasons hotel room. You're getting Holiday Inn Express. Who damn sure ain't washing them.
Because you spent so much on the meal.
So much because you spent $300 on your dinner.
Right. That normally would be $75.
If that, you spent $120 on a dozen red roses.
That was normally $19.99.
Yep. If that.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, you go through that whole thing, and then you got to get dressed up. Oh, I gotta get this special night. I gotta get dressed up. Like, bitch, that dress has been in the closet for 10 years. You could have put this. Why tonight? That suit ain't gonna fit you, dude. No more. You're busting it out tonight. This suit's been on the hanger so long, the dust settles on the hanger line, right? You want to break it out on Valentine's Day? Miss me with that, bro. Miss me with that. I'm just saying, we need to rethink it. We need to redo it.
So the young lady wants to go out for Valentine's Day. What are you doing?
Why?
But that's really what she wants to do.
Why?
So that's a no.
That's what I'm asking. Why?
Because she wants to.
No, that's what I'm asking her.
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
She wants to.
But why?
Her answer
I want to know why.
Because I want to.
Well, you can want to your ass right out the front. Coming at me with that ass. No, I mean, I think, but for me, and that's what I tell people, for me, I'm not about material possessions. I'm more about experiences.
Yep.
So
I'm similar.
I would rather do an experience, and I do experiences throughout the year. But if it's like a Valentine's Day thing, I really don't celebrate that. And for me personally, and people say, like, I don't get with people, and I make it clear, like, I don't do this.
Yeah, I understand.
If you want to go do that, go do that over there.
Yeah, I understand.
But that's not what I do.
Yeah.
Occasionally, like, if it's like, maybe I'll plan something, but it would have to be something that is not the normal. I want to make an experience, but not the normal roses and chocolate and bear and
the candles that's going. The room will be too hot. Anyway.
Too hot as hell. And I sweat, so that's even worse. And that's another thing. People go and do all this shit. Like, bro, that wax is fucking everywhere. Who's picking up all them petals that you put all over the
vacuum is just jacked up.
Bro, it's just fucked up, bro. But and then you think about it, like they walk in, and maybe it's because you see it in the movies, but like it's always that scene, right? They're like, oh, I'm gonna set the mood, I'm gonna cut the lights down, I'm gonna put the candle on, I'm like rose petals all over the bed, and then they walk in, and it's like, ooh, it's so nice, right? Oh, I don't know, I went to like Asian tug job voice, but I apologize. But the like, oh, this is such a sexy thing, right? Like, I see that shit. I'm like, who the fuck is cleaning this up?
So you immediately go to the utilitarian portion of it, like
who is cleaning
taking
this
care,
up?
like.
This,
So immediately, like, you're annoyed because of the work
irritating.
that's gonna have to be.
I got light carpet. That rose is gonna stain my carpet. All them petals that you're stomping your feet all over the place. Shit's all over the place.
All right. So let me ask you this: it's not Valentine's Day. It's not Valentine's Day. It's not even February. It's June. Okay.
Middle of June.
It's middle of June, and that happens. She sets that up for you. Are you still the same way?
Yes.
Man, bruh.
It's because it goes back to what you said. Love languages. You gotta speak them now.
What if hers is giving gifts? What if her love language is giving gifts?
But now we're talking about the definition of what is a gift.
Okay.
Right?
So what is a gift for you?
A gift could be anything, really.
That you would receive.
Leave me the fuck alone. but that's the thing. So for me, like, there are certain sets of days throughout the year that are very meaningful days for me.
Okay.
Or very whatever. So obviously, like, the day my mom passed is always a meaningful one, right?
Right.
My mom's birthday, again, at the end of the year. Excuse me. So I have these days scattered throughout the year.
But those are days you want to be left alone.
No, but I'm not just saying also spent like my birthday is another one, right?
Right.
So what I do is I have these days and they're all the same. It doesn't matter if it's my mom's passing or my birthday or whatever the situation is. Like, for me, those days are reset reflection days because they're spread out.
Okay.
And it's time where I really take to myself to say, who is Shepherd? Where am I at in this journey?
Okay.
Recalibrate if I'm not staying on the path.
Gotcha.
And planning out how am I going to get to this next day.
Okay.
Those are valuable days to me. And yes, I generally want to be left the fuck alone. That is a gift, right? Because not for me
to understand that you need that and allow you to have it
and get the fuck out of my face.
Okay.
But the thing is that people want to be there.
Yeah.
And now it's not about me anymore. It's about you.
Because it's a natural thing to be in my space,
right?
Yeah.
But it is a gift to me.
Got it.
To say, you know what? I understand that. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
And not take it personal.
Take it personal.
Okay.
But everybody takes it personal. Mm-hmm. Why won't you take my gift? Why can't I be around? Why can't I do this? Everybody. And I'm just like, then now you literally took my day and made it about you.
I got you. Okay.
So to me, that is a gift. It's a gift. You think about when you were, or maybe not you, but whatever, you're a new parent. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. You've been stuck at home with the fucking kids all day. Mm-hmm. The other significant other comes home and is like, I got the baby for an hour.
Mm-hmm. That's a gift.
That's a gift. They give you time.
I get that.
That's a gift, So you are thankful for that. I can sleep or whatever it is, and that's the love language, right? It's understanding what the partner or the friend or what significant other, whatever it is, what they want and giving it to them.
So based on that, is there a place in there for that person to be part of, not if they give you that time, right? They give you that gift. Is there a place in it where you guys begin to reflect together? It becomes a community thing as opposed to just a shepherd thing.
I think that it depends on the situation, and it depends on the person, and it depends on their willingness to understand.
Okay.
Right? Because
how would they ever understand if they're never really a part of the scenario?
But I feel that I feel that there's just things that they're not supposed to understand.
Okay.
And I mean, I think of like I mean, I'm not trying to put your relationship on blast or anything, right? But like, if you think about your relationship, and I don't ever talk to your wife, so I can't really speak for maybe, but like, you guys you have a relationship that works, right? But at some point in time, up to this day, there's still things she hasn't told you, and still things you haven't told her. There's just is, because those are your things. They're her things, or her baggage, or your baggage. They're things that you're working through that they don't necessarily affect the togetherness portion, but you're working through them, right?
Okay.
It's like saying, why have those never been shared, right? Because it's not their thing.
Okay.
You know? And for me, that's just kind of how I feel about it. Like, in order for someone to understand, like, I have to walk them through everything that brought me to this point
in order to get to that. Okay.
And if I take, like, a lot of times they're not going to understand it, because people can, this is where I fuck up, because I've been dropping so many college words, and the last time I fucked this one up, I always fuck up sympathize and empathize.
Okay.
So if I say it wrong, then whatever, fuck me. But right, like, they don't understand if they haven't lived through that type of situation.
Okay.
They can grasp the concept, but they don't know the feeling, right?
Okay.
It's like we talked about, like, losing a parent, or losing both parents. Like, yeah, when it happens and you hear it, like, that sucks. But then when you go through it, it's completely different, right?
Yeah.
And so I've been through, unfortunately, a lot of bad shit that a lot of people can't understand. And then when you try to talk to them about it, then another one, well, how? What about this? What about that? What about this? Like, I'm not here to answer 4,000 questions. Like, if you want to be a part of this, just sit there and shut the fuck up. But they can't do that, because, but then, are you hungry right now? Do you want to eat? Do you want to do that? Like, no, like, this is my day. Like, this is what I'm doing. You wanted to be here, then sit there and shut the fuck up.
Case in point, leave him alone. There's 3 to 4 days out of the year, whoever he is talking to, just leave him alone.
I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just talking to, but that's the thing, right? Because, and even then, like, we're getting way off topic. We're going way deep into this conversation. But that's the thing, is that it doesn't even necessarily have to do with being a personal, like, intimate relationship. Like, even
no friends and the whole thing.
Yeah,
even me.
Bro.
Even me. I'm realizing it's not there fully. Because I'm the giving person, right? I'm the guy that's gonna try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Even when we was doing the whole COVID thing, I was like, hey, I like this. You know, this helped me. And he was like, oh, okay. You know, he didn't really want it, but I brought it anyway. He may have thrown it away at this point, because he never said anything about it. But I bought him some juice, you know, that I was using. Ginger, lemon, you know, and it's probably in the trash. Like, he probably poured it out in the sink and threw the bottle away, because I didn't ask you for this. Leave me alone. No. You know. So
but see that, but
I'm learning.
But that's the thing, though, and that I don't know where I was going to tie this in before when I was going to say that. But the thing about it is, there are people that transcend. Oh, it's when you're talking about hugs.
Yeah.
We're talking about hugs, right? So for me personally, there are people that transcend that. And so, like, I look at you as my family, right? Like, you transcended that barrier and that line, right? So we embrace, we hug, whatever, like that, and that's okay. Now, is that if you bring your frat brother or whatever,
then it's not that
story. Like, bro, like, don't even fucking, I don't even want to touch your hand. But
right, because where's your hands been?
Exactly. Yeah. So like, there's just there's a difference there. So like, I'm more acceptable for you to do things than. Does it still bother me? Yes.
I got you.
But I drank the juice. Okay.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I did drink the juice. It wasn't for me, but I did drink, because on the backside of that, because now there's guilt, because I'm like, damn, obviously he cares. He's transcended this line. He done spent this money. I'm not going to throw money away, because you know I like money too much. So I'm going to drink all this nasty juice.
I didn't say it tasted that great.
It was rough.
I didn't say it was the best tasting
but
juice.
It did help.
Okay, all right.
It
That's
did
all
help.
it was supposed to do.
I will say it did help. Yeah. So but that's different, right? And there is some transcendence in it, and also that you understand how I am, so like you don't do anything extravagant.
Yeah.
But like, there's lots of people that don't understand that, and they think
surprises and the whole nine.
I'm gonna,
I'm gonna change his mind, basically.
And I'm gonna do, and that's not what it is.
Yeah, the idea is that I'm gonna, my gift is going to be enough to change how he thinks about gifts. Or
terrible.
I know it just doesn't work out. Or I'm gonna be the one that's gonna shift his mind. I'm gonna be the savior that swoops in and save the world. And so now, just I've learned, just and it's not just even about you. I've learned in my journey of giving, right, that every good thing I think about is not the right thing.
Right.
And just because I considered it good for me. Like you said, some of that is for me to feel better about myself, because that's how I do it. That it's not good for the other person. So you have to really know the people that you labor with, that you build relationships with, to know that Valentine's Day just might not be what they need
at all.
They just may need to, instead of going out to there for Valentine's Day, maybe y'all just take a ride and go sit by some water somewhere and just chill. Right?
Exactly.
Bring some sandwiches, stop at Subway and get a sandwich or something, and and save that $500 you were gonna spend,
and use that for a better experience later through the year.
A better experience, because then now that was an experience that you didn't have to overly overdo, but it was something that both of y'all possibly could have enjoyed, right? And so I'm about that. I remember. When we were looking for, my wife wanted to go, the typical places to go to Hawaii after you get married, right? This is the honeymoon spot.
Yeah.
And I was looking for tickets, and this is back in 2009. That's the right date. Okay. Back in 2009. I better be the right one. Yeah, I'll be up creek. No Valentines for me.
At all.
So 2009, and, and I'm thinking, and I'm looking at this stuff. And I had been to Paris at this point. I had gone when I was in college. And I was like, I believe that would be a different type of experience that not many people, and I'm the guy that wants you to have something you've never had. You know what I'm saying? I'm that dude, that kind of experience. And so I was just like, it cost me the same amount. Actually, it was gonna cost me more to go to Hawaii at that point than it was to go to Paris, because tickets were cheap.
Yeah.
I think we paid like $800 total for 2 tickets to Paris.
That's a steal.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was before all of this other crap happened. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. So, we went and spent a week in Paris, and I'm the man because I knew the trolley system. I knew how to jump on a train.
Yeah.
I knew how to, at that point I was working with some people who knew somebody in Paris and helped me out, get the little hostel we was staying. Oh, I was the dude.
Good. That right there shows love more than the boring same old trip, man.
Yeah. So, and we still haven't been to Hawaii, but we were talking about that. Like, we haven't been to Hawaii.
Still never been.
I don't really have a huge desire to go, to be honest, because I feel like everybody's gone. And that's just me. I want to do something that not everybody's done or can do. So
love languages, people.
Yep.
Learn them.
Let's learn them, and let's not only learn them, but operate according to them, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's leave it there.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Hopefully you enjoyed the show. We appreciate you listening for sure. But we need your help.
Yeah, we need your help. We need you to like, comment, and subscribe, so that we can continue to make great content for you guys.
Yeah. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe.
And it's right here on the screen. Everything you need.
Right there. Thank you so much, guys, for listening.
All right, take care.